Thanks for joining 28 and under 8. This is day 28. So congratulations to you if you have made it through each one of these workouts, because these have not been easy. But you know what? They've been quick and effective, and I hope that you've been adding them onto your Soul Strength Fit workouts. So we're ending with a quick stretch video today. You don't need anything. You need some comfy sweats. You don't need any shoes. I would suggest a mat or something for the ground. And let's get started. We're gonna take 30-second intervals for our stretches today. And we're gonna start on our stomachs with your arms out to a T. So we're beginning with a moving stretch, if you wanna call this a stretch. More like an opener. So arms out to a T. What you're going to do is you're going to bend one leg, reach it over towards your opposite armpit, set it down, and switch. Now, each time you do this, continue to really push your fingertips into the ground. You might want to hold one side, like I just got a bit of a back crack, and then the other. Rolling your hip open, but keeping your palms down. So my top hip is starting to open. I'm just trying to take a spinal stretch right there. Now come back through center, and we're going to move into just kind of an Updog position. So just when you're pulling your shoulders back, and now you're trying to kind of just push your hips. You let your hips just melt. I'm not pushing really in this video today. Just let your hips melt into the ground. It's important to get a lot of spinal, mobility and movement. We're kind of moving our spine in an opposite direction from the way that we would normally continue to move it. So just holding right here. We're going to come down in just a second. And now, just take a little break. We're going to come right back to that position. You could even be on your forearms if you like. But what you're going to do now is bring one knee way forward. Okay, so get that knee forward. And then you can start to push up as much as you can. So kind of just, again, opening a little bit more through one hip at a time. Holding here. Good, just a few more seconds. And actually, we can even open up now and grab for the top of your foot, adding on a quad stretch. We're gonna switch this out. So now, other knee forward. Hold here. So we'll hold it about halfway here, and then we'll roll and take this quad stretch. Now you can just kind of roll open. I'm going to come all the way to the other side so I can face you. And now grab for that top of your foot and take a quad stretch right here. Okay, after this, we're going to move into my favorite, straddle stretch. But rather than taking this through center, I want you to reach up and over. Okay, so I want you to hold this position. We will twist and face your leg after this, but for now, I just want you reaching up and over, feeling a bit of a side stretch as well. Just about 10 more seconds, and then we're going to reach nose to knee. See if you can just get a little bit deeper with a couple more breaths. Good. Now turn your torso, and now nose to knee. Fold towards that leg. 30 seconds just to have nice, deep, slow, steady breath. Let your head and your shoulders hang heavy. Just a bit deeper into this stretch. Just about 10 more seconds, and we'll take it to the other side. Okay, other side. So we're starting with the big reach up and over. Try to stretch through your side as much as you're stretching through your leg right now. Your gaze is just kind of right past your elbow. And really feel like you're stacking your shoulders. Stack your top shoulder under your bottom or over your bottom shoulder. And then maybe your fingertips will start to melt down towards your toes just a little bit deeper. One more breath. Good. now twist, rotate nose to knee. Hold right here. So you might notice that one side's tighter than the other. You might notice that you're not getting as deep on one side as you are the other. You might notice that your low back is so tight that it's preventing you from getting deep into the stretch. But just hold it. Just try to have nice, long, steady breath. Letting your torso just kind of melt down with gravity. Good. Next, I want you to lay all the way back. We're going to take a supine figure 4. Cross one ankle over knee. Reach through, grab that thigh, and now start to pull that knee into your chest. So you're trying to keep your top knee nice and wide. Take all the tension out of your face, out of your neck. Another big breath. And then go ahead and switch. Ankle over knee, reach through, grab behind your thigh. Now if you're extra flexible, you might bend that top knee and reach around and grab for your knee. You definitely need a bit more hip opening, you know, a little bit more of an open hip in order to do that. So whether you're just grabbing for your thigh or bending your leg and grabbing for your knee, just feel a hip opener on that top leg. And then we're going to take just one more stretch, right and left, and we'll continue with the figure 4. Come to seated, however, and now a seated forward fold, but find that figure 4 once again. And now reach forward. So that figure 4 is definitely going to intensify the seated forward fold. But if you can make contact with your toes, super duper awesome. Now if it's too much, then just uncross your leg and you'll just have a longer time spent in a forward fold, which is a great stretch. It's good for your low back, it's good for your hamstrings, it's good for your calves. Just a couple more seconds here. And go ahead and switch. Other leg, ankle over knee. Reach. Can you make contact with your toes? And again, you might find one side is much tighter than the other. My left, wow, is much tighter than my right. But when you get that tightness, it's the time to just really take big, long inhales and then slow, steady exhales. And that is it. Thank you so much for joining. And I hope that you are able to get in all of the 28 and under 8 workouts, maybe making the habit of adding them on to your regular soul strength workouts on a regular basis. So thanks for joining, and I will see you in another program.